and it is for the SEC Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for our SEC Championship match, I'd like to introduce my broadcast partners at this time from the super popular podcast, Last Match Standing. Give it up for Spencer Landon. And guys, what a way to start off the show this week with the SEC Championship match.
Double B, it is a pleasure to be here with you. Len and I are stoked to be able to call this show with you, and to start with this match is unreal.
I am like a kid in a candy store right now, Billy. I can't believe it. The SEC Championship match to kick off the biggest show of the year. I am here for it.
As we get to look at our number one contender, Rhett the Threat Thibodeau from Carenco, and he's always reminding me we always have to include that from Carenco part. Why? I don't know. It's just something he's told me for many years here in PW225. But this is like a different version of Rhett the Threat. This, to me, Spencer, is a Rhett the Threat that is on a mission, and that mission is to capture the SEC Championship.
Double B, you could not be more right. This Rhett the Threat is someone that is laser focused. He has one goal in mind. The build has been rocking for months, and he has one goal, and that is to take the SEC Championship away from Michael White.
And Landon, the one thing I've been asking for months now is where do the other members of the Cajun Outlaws stand in this? Where do Pretty Tony and Killer Shane stand on this now split rivalry with Michael White and Rhett the Threat Thibodeau?
That is an excellent question. They have been very quiet lately. And so I think it's going to be really interesting to see moving forward how this faction can continue in Pro Wrestling 225.
Well, as we saw on social media not too long ago, oh yes, not only brand new music, but wait a minute. Wait just a... What the hell? Are you guys seeing this?
Michael White, accompanied by none other than Thaddeus. What is happening here, Billy?
Michael White is dressed as the Undertaker. What the hell? If that's not...
Don't you love it?
If that's not disrespectful to the legend, I don't know what is.
Well, Billy, oh, look, we're already getting underway here. Rhett the Threat not wasting any time meeting Michael White on his way to the ring. I have to ask you, Billy, do you think that Michael White dressing up as the dead man tells us that the Cajun Outlaws are dead?
I believe so, because if we saw not too long ago on social media, Michael White burying the Cajun Outlaws shirt. But right now, Rhett the Threat's trying to bury Michael White, misses the clothesline, back out. Oh, look, that's press. Down goes Michael White, and Rhett the Threat with the right hands.
We said he was laser focused, and he has wasted no time putting Michael White on the mat.
Rhett the Threat throwing him to the outside. This one is going to be nasty.
Yeah, but I'm also a little leery of Michael White's lackey Thaddeus accompanying White to ringside. Basically, it's an unfair advantage for White. Oh my God!
Wow, you're already right. When you were saying Thaddeus was an unfair advantage, Michael White takes that early advantage and causes the distraction, and he throws Rhett the Threat right into the ring post.
And there's one thing we have to mention, ladies and gentlemen, these steel posts will win every single time.
We had the pleasure of having both of these men on an interview not too long ago, and to explain the situation as volatile would be an understatement. These guys, have grown in this business together as brothers, and to see it come to this point is just heartbreaking.
White tossing Rhett the Threat into that trash can here on the outside, and Rhett going for the old Roddy Piper maneuver, as I like to call it, the thumb in the eye. And right now, Rhett the Threat is more concerned about taking out the trash that is aptly named Michael White. Eddie Irons needs to do something about, oh man, getting some semblance of order back into this match. But right now, he's going to have his hands on trying to keep these two apart.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Michael White going back to those dirty tactics to get the upper hand.
And it's really, really dangerous for not only both men, but for our fans here at ringside. Oh, no. Oh, no, not on the outside. Oh, my God! Saito suplex on the outside. And as you see, folks, there are no mats on the outside. That is a straight concrete floor.
Rhett making his way back to the ring.
This crowd is absolutely going berserk over Rhett the Threat. You've already seen the lengths that these two guys are going to go to all over the SEC Championship, and this crowd could not wait for Rhett to get his hands on Michael White.
As we see Thaddeus on the outside encouraging White to get back into the ring, and Rhett the Threat trying to, I guess, catch his breath or something on the outside.
Making it back in.
Ooh. Stiff shot right in the collarbone from the number one contender. And White.
Vertical suplex lands right in the center of the ring.
I will say this. You cannot deny Michael White's in-ring ability. He may have the attitude of a snail, Landon, but you cannot deny what he can do inside the squared circle.
Well, he certainly doesn't move like a snail, that's for sure. Going for the German. Ooh.
You saw how he popped those hips for extra leverage on that German suplex. And a beautiful axe kick right to the back of the neck.
Michael White is taking it to Rhett the Threat.
Spencer, I got to ask you at this point, what does Rhett the Threat have to do if he wants to walk out of here with the SEC Championship, as Eddie Irons is not seeing Michael White's legs on the middle rope?
Well, honestly, at this point, Billy, you can tell he's going to need a little bit of luck, too. You need something like Eddie Irons finally catching Michael White using those ropes. It looks like Rhett the Threat has a little bit of an uphill battle with Thaddeus on the outside as well. Rhett the Threat is going to take everything he could possibly use to beat Michael White, because you know Michael White comes to the ring not just planning to win, but with a plan to retain his SEC championship, and he'll do it at any costs.
But the one thing you have to keep in mind, Rhett the Threat is a wily veteran of our sport. Beautiful leg lariat from Rhett the Threat Thibodeau. He knows every trick there is in the book. And one could say he may have taught Michael White everything he knows, but I guarantee you Rhett the Threat didn't teach Michael White everything he knows.
Great point there, Billy. These guys have spent so much time together. They know each other like the back of their hands. Oh, my word. Michael White catapulted into the top turnbuckle. Maybe, I think he might even hit the ring post.
Someone needs to go check on Michael White. I don't think he knows where he is right now.
And needless to say, it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. You see Thaddeus showing obvious concerns. And look at
Rhett laying into Michael White on the outside.
Let's look at those right hands. Look at the viciousness of Rhett the Threat Thibodeau. Again, oh God almighty! Like I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, the steel post wins every single time. And how does White not have a concussion right now, Landon? I will never know.
Michael White has been busted open.
Oh, jeez.
And a shoulder breaker on the outside.
And there's one thing we said before, ladies and gentlemen. This is more than just about the SEC Championship. This is really, really personal between these two.
If you wanted a sign of how personal this is, just take a look at the blood running down Michael White's face right now.
And an uncharacteristic misstep from Rhett the Threat on the outside, trying to go for the pin after the shoulder breaker. Of course, pinfalls need to take place in the middle of the ring. He's going to have an opportunity right here. Michael White is dazed. Go for the suicide DDT.
Wait a minute. No way. No way. Is he going to... A tombstone! He countered the suicide DDT into a tombstone! Eddie Irons goes for the...
And he kicks out.
He kicked out of the tombstone pile driver. How many men?
There is only one dead man, and Michael White proves to not be the dead man tonight. Rhett the Threat still showing life.
Yeah, but you gotta wonder how much longer can Michael White go with him losing blood like that out of that laceration on his head. Because at some point it's gotta
What
start
could
to
Michael White
affect.
be thinking?
Oh no. Oh, wait a minute. He caught him on the ring apron, almost a misstep, and beautiful moonsault from the SEC champion to the outside.
Look, say what you will about Michael White. There is a reason he is the longest reigning SEC champion in history.
We've had some great champions in the past. JTM, the inaugural SEC champion. Wild Thing himself has held the belt and has now been in Michael White's hands ever since. But will he crown a new champion?
That's right, Billy. We're getting dangerously close to a count out here as Rhett the Threat rolls in to stop the count. Landon, is there anyone right now that has a decided advantage? This match has been so back and forth.
It's hard to say. I mean, I would say I would have originally given Michael White the advantage with Thaddeus on the outside, but with the beating that Rhett has been able to input onto Michael White, I don't know at this point.
Wait, what the hell is Rhett the Threat doing on top of the table? When he gets off of that table, I have no idea what he's doing. And again, like I said before, guys, I called it the old Roddy Piper maneuver, right to the eyes.
Rhett has got to get his head in the game. He's doing damage, and that's great. But if you can't get him down in the ring,
oh my
exactly
God!
To my point, a suicide DDT on the outside is not going to get you the win in this situation, Rhett.
Yeah, but I think that this fight is more personal between these two than a championship belt. Again, these two were former friends, and they have since gone their separate ways, and Rhett the Threat has been wanting to get his hands and tear apart. Wait, what the hell is... That's bad business! What is bad business doing on here? What is he doing here? What the
Billy,
hell?
it looks like he's making this business his business.
Wait, what the hell?
He's
got the pin! He's got the pin! Eddie Irons distracted by bad business!
Come on!
He's got no business being out there!
Wait a minute, Billy. Is Bad Business wearing a purple tie?
I can't...
You don't think?
No way. Wait a minute, Michael White! White with the... Oh my God! White just clobbered Rhett the Threat with the guitar!
Michael White will do anything to win and anything to keep his SEC championship, and apparently that includes being in cahoots with Bad Business.
I cannot believe what we have just seen behind Eddie Irons. Eddie, put two and two together. You see a smashed up guitar. And White retains the SEC championship.
Not without the help of some friends.
And we knew Rhett the Threat would have to face the music tonight, but I don't think anyone expected it to be like this.
Bad Business, who had no business sticking his nose where it didn't belong, but apparently now he's on the payroll of Michael White.
Unbelievable. And look at this now.
And how does Eddie Irons not put two and two together with that smashed up guitar all over the ring?
Billy, I think we have our answer as far as where the Cajun Outlaws stand.
But that's Outlaw Mike. Outlaw Mike is in the ring right there. A longtime friend of Rhett the Threat Thibodeau.
And these fans are irate here in Columbia.
I don't blame them. This has been a travesty of justice here tonight as Super Gold 5
Billy, look at those shirts. Those shirts say Crook Mob. Are these guys officially a team?
It would appear so. It appears the Cajun Outlaws are done, and now we have the birth of the Crook Mob. Oh, that's just disrespectful right there. But apparently the mob has one fan at least. But
unbelievable.
But if I know Rhett the Threat the way I know Rhett the Threat, guys, this issue between them two are far, far from over.
Oh, to say the least. What an incredible opening to Super Gold 5.
And